Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to depot a MAC blush and a MAC eyeshadow, so let's get started. What you're going to need is a really good stable knife that isn't going to bend, like this one. You're going to need a MAC blush, a straightener, and some wax paper, palette, or whatever palette you're trying to put it in. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our MAC blush, we're going to open it, and you're going to turn on your straightener. Obviously, I have mine on the highest setting, which is 230, and I'm using my Royale straightener. We're going to take our knife, and you're going to see a little ridge in here with your MAC blush, and you're going to take your knife, and you're going to dig your knife deep in there, and you're just going to start pulling it up, and then you should hear it snapping, and then it should come out. So I think that people make this such a big deal because it is more work, but honestly, depotting MAC blushes is not that hard. So that's the first step. Now you're going to take your wax paper, put it like that, and then you're going to take your MAC blush, put it on top of the wax paper that's on top of your straightener. Make sure you do not burn yourself. And just move it back and forth so that it gets all sides of the blush. And you're going to do this for about 10 seconds. I can't really explain how to do this because it's just so easy. So you're just moving it around and you're holding it down so that it gets all the heat from the straightener. And then your blush might be stuck to the wax paper because there was glue. Don't be alarmed. Just peel it right off. And then we're going to take our knife and we're going to start pulling the blush out. And look how easy this is. It just popped right out. And there's going to be some glue in there. And do not touch this because since it's metal, it's really, really hot. While that's cooling down, I do want the label that's on the back of the MAC pan. So I'm going to put my wax paper again on my straightener like that. And I'm just going to do the same thing we did with the blush, just move it back and forth until I think the label is softened so I can peel it off. This won't take 10 seconds, this should take like 5 or less even. And then it could be hot, so be careful. I'm just going to start picking it like that. And then once you get a good grip, it should just peel right off. I do not have fingernails. No problems. Okay, so I got a really good grip on it, so it should just peel right off. I've depotted already some e.l.f. blushes and some Wet n Wild blushes, and I just peeled the labels off them, and I'm going to put that right here. The back of your MAC blush will probably have glue on it, so you can just wipe that off. And then the Z palette also comes with these little tabs, so you just peel the yellow thing off, stick it on the back of here if you want, which I really don't see the point because this is already metal, so it's going to automatically go in here. But yeah, I'm going to go wipe this off. Once it's wiped off, I'm just going to place it in here. And I put a piece of paper on the back, so then if this is the way I want my Z palette to look like, I can just put the labels like where the blush is and I can just stick them on here. So I haven't got that far yet. So depotting a MAC eyeshadow is pretty much the same thing as depotting a MAC blush. We're going to, again, turn on our straightener, get a pair of wax paper, a knife that is sturdy, and obviously a MAC eyeshadow. Now we're going to open the MAC eyeshadow up. The blush I used was Dolly Mix, and this MAC eyeshadow is Naked Lunch. So the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to try to, again, get into the ridge of the container. Take your knife and dig it underneath, and mine automatically just popped right up, and I can just pull it right out. So put that big container to the side, and now we have this. Then again, as we did before with the blush, we're going to take our wax paper. I'm going to try to use a different side that we didn't use. Eyeshadow right on top. I'm going to gently, I should wear heat protectant gloves, but it's okay. And I'm just going to move my MAC eyeshadow back and forth again so it's on the surface completely, and I'm moving it around so it gets on all parts of the eyeshadow. We're going to do this for about 10 seconds. And I do have my straightener on the highest setting. Okay. And again, the eyeshadow might be stuck. Don't be alarmed because there is glue on the bottom of this. So now I'm going to take my knife and we're going to put it in between, I guess I didn't explain this, in between the plastic and the pan. So we're lifting the pan up. So, oh, this one's going to be easy. So I just did that, and we're going to pull it towards you, like up. And we're just going to keep doing that until it comes out. You can do this to all sides if it's not cooperating. Oh, it's coming up. Just like that. And then you're going to scrape off all the excess glue on the bottom, and you can lift it up, and there it is. So this was my very first time depotting a MAC eyeshadow, just what you're seeing right now. It's so easy. If you can do this, you can depot all of your blushes, all of your eyeshadows. I just wanted to show you guys how to depot a MAC eyeshadow. And again, you can do the same thing what I did with the blush and take the label off and put it on the back of whatever palette, or you can even put the label on the back of this. Just whatever you prefer. So what I decided to do is take the name of the blush and put it on the back of it. That way, if I ever change my mind, I can always put them somewhere else in my Z palette. And then I also put all the names and wrote them on the back instead of putting the stickers on there. So I just hope that this helped you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.